shapeshifted right in front of her.
Wow. Face?
And pardon me,
The face started to distort?
everything, the face. He had glasses that disappeared. His
Oh.
clothes disappeared. He started looking scaly, and he
That
had
disappeared. That sounds odd. Almost like the clothes disappeared?
yeah, yeah, everything. Well, he turned into a scaly lizard-like, and his height was like 7 or 8 feet. And the reason why he caught her eye is he had this like smirk on his face as he was just glaring at her, and
Like
which
he
I
knew she knew.
yeah, and all of a sudden he's fixed. So the end result was, to make a long story short, was that she contacted me as a last resort, thinking she was going insane, and she said, "Well, you're the last person I'm going to contact before I commit myself to a hospital." And I said, "No, don't do that because a lot of people have experienced this,
Mm.
right?" And that really broke the ice for her. She felt very reassured, like, wow, I'm not going crazy. I said, "No, no, heck no, you're not going crazy." And that was the first one. And then I started getting all these emails. And then I started getting emails by reptilians saying, "Well, we're kind of fed up and choked with David Icke's broad brushing of us all. Like we're all
We're
evil."
all monsters, eh?
Yeah, and some of the nicest, dearest, kindest people will tell you that they're full-fledged reptilians, and they live in a world of fear too. Because one lady, she was telling me she had a real fear that she was going to shapeshift in front of her kids one day, and she just lived in dread and fear of that because she didn't want the kids to know. And they all say the same thing, that when they're angry, their eyes will change or the skin will change. And so I noticed that with the presidents, the malevolent reptilians,
Oh yes.
they they yeah, I've noticed with Clinton, I've got it on my site in the reptilian
Hmm.
page.
Hmm.
Clinton has starts to produce these stripes, whereas and same with Obama. They start these stripes. So I couldn't figure out what stripes is until I listened to Credo Mutwa, a shaman that has David Icke's ear about the reptilians,
Hmm.
and he
Oh, the
said that
African man. Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
and he said that in the Star Wars you have that, what's his name, the devil looking guy.
Oh, the Emperor. Yeah,
No,
Palpatine.
yeah, he's got horns
Oh,
and
he's
he's
Darth Maul. Right, I know
that
Darth
one.
Maul with
That
the two lightsabers.
yeah. So he was shocked by that because he said that was a direct representation of the reptilians. And that's what you see in the Clinton photos when he's getting really angry because somebody was really just jostling him. He's starting to form these actual lines in his face. And so I got it there on the site. And then there was Al Gore. Al Gore was on CNN Live, and he was getting really irked by some reporters, and he shapeshifted. And apparently, millions of people saw it. And I have a friend of mine, a personal friend, that saw it and said that just for a fraction of a second, you could see the scales, you could see ears pointing, the eyes changing, and then he went back. And amazingly enough, he carries a satchel of blood everywhere he goes because
Oh,
nobody knows
nice.
why.
Oh, he carries blood like a vampire.
Yeah, and then the Pope too. Apparently, the Pope got really irked about something, and I got letters from people saying, "Did you see Pope on the TV there? He just like that, right?"
Mm.
And so it's not a matter of debate. You see, David Icke,
Evidence.
they say, "Oh, it all started with David Icke." No, no, no. He popularized it, but it's always been a part of history. It's been a part of the old cultures, and like the Don Juan series.
Mm.
Yeah, they go into very much
Yeah.
detail about how there's a predator
Now,
that takes flesh among us.
okay, that's a
And
very
there's-
interesting concept. But where do they come from? Where are they? Are
these
they
are, these
mutants,
are the
aliens?
these are the archons, and
Okay.
what they do is that's how they represent themselves. Like you can't go to the moon without a suit, right?